This is Totally Awesome Tuesdays with Jen Walker, just acknowledging the latest and greatest business tips and tricks to save you time, money, and energy so that you can make the impact that you're meant to make in this world. So today, this is part 2 of a 3-part series where we talk all about the laws. So last week we talked about law of vacuum, which is cutting out to welcome in the new. Today, we're going to talk about law of attraction, and something that is really missed a lot of times, that it needs to be known about this law. And then next week, we're going to talk about the oh so powerful law vibration. Anyway, so today we're going to talk about law of attraction. So this word, most people know what this is. Essentially it's intent. Okay, so our thoughts have an energy to it, and like literally an electrical signal that we're now being able to study. Okay, so our thought has energy, and we can radiate out there and really create our external reality inside our internal reality first. Very, very powerful. Today, I'm going to teach you how to do it right. Okay, so it's one thing to think about what you want, and what is out there mostly is not everyone is doing this correctly. So then there's this huge lag time of what we create in our internal reality, nothing coming in our external reality. We get frustrated and give up. Okay, so what the number one thing that you need to do with law of attraction is to get uber specific. Okay, so imagine this: you go to a restaurant and you sit down and you say, "I want food," and the waitress is like, "Cool, dude, like what kind of food do you want?" And you're like, "I want food." She's like, "Yeah, so there's a whole menu there, like let me know what kind of food you want and I'll put in your order." And you're just diligent saying, "I want food though." And she's like, "Cool, man, that person over there has food, I want food." She's like, "Well, so that's an example of what ordering off the menu looks like with your intention. So it's very important to get in with the specifics. And the facts are out there that 80% of people don't know what they want. 80%. So only 20% of people actually know what they want in life. So what I mean by that, 80% of people say, "I want a job that I love, I want a happy relationship, a nice home, a nice car, blah, 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 blah." Just very generic and don't really get in at all with the nitty gritty. They want food. Okay, the 20% knows what they want, so they get uber specific of what that job looks like. But here's the thing: only 10% of that 20, so 2% of the population, gets in with the nitty gritty specifics and puts a timeline on it. Okay, so I forget the percentage. Whenever you put a timeline on it, it expedites the process. And getting in with specifics, meaning numbers and figures and objective terms. So it's the difference between, here's another analogy, going to the grocery store. 80% of the population might know that they're hungry, so they're going to go get food. And that's valid. If that's how you want to move around your life, great. Like, enjoy the journey. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. So you go in, you want food, you might like take some snacks, you might be eating things that are not that great for your body or whatever. Then the 20% knows that they want to make a lasagna. Okay, so they go in, they kind of know, okay, what to pull for the ingredients of lasagna. They might go home though, they might have not grabbed exactly what they want, so they might have to go back and get it. And then the 10%, so 2% of the population, knows that they want to make a lasagna, knows the exact ingredients that go into the lasagna, go with a list. They're in and out of the grocery store, in a fraction of the time with all the right ingredients, and they get to make the lasagna and eat it quicker. Okay, so that is basically it. I truly do believe we'll get everything that we're meant to attract into our life. So if you're part of that 80% and you're enjoying like walking around the grocery store, keep on walking. And if you have something in your heart that you know is nagging, okay, you know that you want to call into your life and you'd like to play with collapsing time and space, try this. Get with the specifics. So write out specifically what it is, put a number on it. So for your business, put a number, put a revenue or a number of people impacted by a specific service offering that you're going to do, by a date, okay? Put down what you're going to give in order to receive this. So what are you putting out in order to receive that abundance back? And then write intermediate steps. So if you're here, A, and over here is B, what are those major mover milestones that will get you from A to B, and write those out, all right? And to put out a little added juice to it, just say that repeatedly. When you write that out, say it every single day, morning and evening. Our brains are #basic, so we will do whatever we remind ourselves to do the most. By doing that and rehearsing your intention every single day, you'll start to notice you start feeling different. You'll also start to notice you'll start doing differently. And it truly is that be, do, have. Once you start doing differently, you'll attract different things into your life. All right, so that is it. If this intrigues you, we're actually doing a 2-part series with Girl Time Inc. So the December 4th and December 11th, I'll put the link to Girl Time Inc. So you'll have to find that in her calendar, but it's 2-part. I'm doing the second part, but the first part is super cool. So dialing down the specifics and doing a vision board meditation. And the second part, I'm coming in and we're like slapping some affirmations on this sucker, just to expedite and accelerate all this awesomeness. So I hope you have an amazing day. This is a long one. I hope you have an amazing day, and we'll see you next week where we talk about law of vibration. All right, my favorite. Okay, bye.